Good morning, Spartans. It's Mrs. May and Minnie May here. If you haven't met her yet, this is Abigail pictured. We're going to take you through some morning announcements so you're aware of kind of what's going on this week. Per your emails that you and your parents have received, Spartans, you've probably seen that there is another change in office hours for your teachers. What we're trying to do is align across the district so that way we can be more helpful and be a better service to you and your families. So I'm going to share some announcements with you via my screen here. So let's take a look. Yes, you can totally see these. We're going to put it in a presentation mode and say happy birthday, Miss Peters. We know you didn't want us to sing to you, but we hope that students find you and sing for you anyway. And happy birthday as well to Miss Gibbs. Those are our two birthdays for those students at least in Mrs. May's class. And I'll work on it in the future trying to get access to see which students in the 7th and 8th grade also have birthdays. Here's what you need to know. 9 a.m. to 12 p.m., so this has already started, is your packet pickup at school. So if you are seeing this online, you don't need a packet, okay? Unless you don't have a computer. Then our office hours were an hour long before. Now they're down to 30 minutes. So we're hoping to limit some of your screen time and allow you to get a little bit more work done through the day, because if we all spend an hour in every class subject, we wouldn't have much time to actually work on the work provided. So 9 a.m. for a half hour is math, then 9:30 for a half hour language arts, 10 a.m. science, 10:30 social studies, 11 a.m. wellness and elective teachers. So if you have both, just communicate with both of those teachers if you need to swap between meetings. 11:30 special ed and English language development. And then from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock, you do not need to sit with one teacher for the full 3 hours, okay? This time of the day is as needed. So if I'm going through my math homework and I'm struggling to get to step 3 of 5, I can schedule time with my teacher. That's best done via email, and then your teacher can decide if they just want to answer your questions over email or if they would like to set up a Zoom meeting to show you, okay? That goes for all your subject areas. Then tonight only from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. we'll do another packet pickup in case you can't make the AM session, as well as Chromebook distribution. So if you're watching this on your phone and you need a Chromebook, please come to the school between 4 and 6 p.m. and we'll get one checked out to you. Here are the office hours. They're the same that I just read out, but we want you to know that content area support, so math, language, science, social studies, wellness, and electives, okay, and SPED and ELL, you can schedule appointments from 1 to 3 p.m. every Monday and Wednesday. But on Tuesdays and Thursdays, days that start with T's, yes, the content times will be the same, but from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock, this is time for outreach with your Spartan teacher. That is your first period teacher, unless you've been scheduled with another staff member otherwise. So our goal as a staff is to communicate with every student in our first period Spartan time once a week. So this is a great time to email your teacher if you haven't heard from them. And then Fridays are staff work days. So there will be no office hours unless you've excuse me, previously scheduled that with your teacher. A couple other announcements. I'm gonna stop sharing my slideshow here. Ungraded assignments in your Google Classroom. That does not mean you get to skip doing them. You should still be reviewing that material by that teacher. Some teachers might also ask you to click turn in after you've reviewed that material, even though it's ungraded. Our goal as a staff is also to decrease the number of emails that you receive. So a lot of teachers are starting to post their schedule for the weeks on Monday, telling students when their Zoom hours are. And that will all be done through Google Classroom to enhance security. In order to get your Zoom link and your Zoom password, you'll need to be able to log on to Clever and then Google Classroom to receive that posted password. Some teachers will just have numbers and some teachers will have a short phrase that they will use. I hope this finds you all well. I'm going to be sending out to my students and the wellness department students, which is almost every kid in school, a quick check-in survey we'd like you to fill out so that we can understand how to better serve you. And we hope to do that via tutorial videos. Spartans, I hope this finds you well. For those of you who aren't aware, the weather is partly sunny today with a high in the mid 60s, and then today's low was right around 30 degrees. So over the next week, you can expect cooler mornings and then warm afternoons that are dry. So this is a great time, as always, to get outside. And remember, Spartans, if you're struggling, let us know, because we are all in this together.